Hey guys, former Vice President of the United States under Ronald Reagan, Spiro Agnew here. I'm going to show you guys a crazy card trick. So if you guys like card tricks, you guys should definitely do all the things that people do, because that's what we have to ask you unorganically in order to succeed on this platform. So you better subscribe and like and hit the bell so that you know when I'm going to put new videos. Oh yeah, I'm so excited for all the new people. All right, so I'm going to show you guys this card trick. It's very clever. Uses the card box, one of the most underutilized props in Magic, and one that you carry when you have a deck of cards. So this is one that you could do with the card box. Kind of cool. It'll come and play later. Now the spectator is going to pick any card they want, and it's very important that you emphasize that they could pick any card they want and touch it with their little dirty finger. So here, let's say they happen to touch this one over here in the 4 of spades. That card is subsequently left sticking out of the deck, never to be seen again. But guess what? Now's when the card box comes into play, because we're going to show the spectator that there's nothing inside of the card box here, nothing special apart from the little tabs that most people rip off. But I don't like ripping them off because I don't want to harm my card box. So of course the deck placed inside of the box, and the box is sealed for your protection. And now we could actually go about with the point of the trick, which is a penetration effect. You should get excited. I'm excited. See, a penetration effect. If we just do the magic word here, we could actually cause one card to penetrate the card box. It's sealed. There are no holes. But guess what? That card happens to be the 4 of spades, the card the spectator merely picked outside of the box. You could hand everything and they're like, wow, that was amazing. That was really good. Yeah. Hey, are you still here? Are you still here waiting for the explanation for this card trick? Well, you're not going to get it this time. You're not going to get it unless this video gets like 1,000 likes or whatever, right? That's what they asked for, all the YouTubers. I'm going to show you how to do it. I'll show you how to do it. But before that, another giveaway, guys. I'm giving things away almost every video, giving stuff away here. So if you guys make sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below as to your favorite brand of mirrors, you're going to win something from my website at pigcake.me. That's right, pigcake.me. The proprietor of many amazing piggy products and tutorials. So check that out. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. So this trick's a little bit on the hard side. Not too hard. You don't want to scare them away, but this is pretty hard in the sense that you need to do a spread call and you need to do a little bit of a buckle action. If you guys want more information on the spread call, you should check up here where I put a video where I break down the spread call and all its facets. So for this, we're going to have a deck of cards. We're going to take them out of the box. We're going to put the box in our pocket or on a table. I don't have a table, so I'm going to put it in my pocket on this amazing piggy hoodie. Also repping the merch here. Now what's going to happen is you're going to make use of a technique known as the Solomon Slider Principle. This is by David Solomon, a technique that is one of my favorites when used with the spread call technique. So here is the way that looks like. We're going to have the spectator touch any card they want. We're going to emphasize that they use their finger, their dirty little finger, to touch any card that they want. Now, while you're doing this, you're just going to call any random card. It doesn't matter which card you call, just that you call a card. So you're doing this while you're offering the deck for the spectator to touch. So again, you're just calling any card right here behind the spread as you have the spectator touch any card they want. Whichever card they touch, you make sure that that cold card goes underneath. You see that? You see this, the cold card? This is the card they touched, and it's going directly underneath the card they touched. Why? Because in a moment, you're going to show this card to the spectator and say, please don't forget that card, sir. It's the card you selected. If you forget it, we're going to have a hard time here, so please don't forget it. Now, of course, all that's going to happen is that when you turn your hand face down, you see, the fingertips are going to slide that card to the right, which is going to be very easy to do because of that slide card. You see how it just slides like Teflon? So that's the Solomon slider principle. Dave Solomon, one of my favorite magicians, a student of Ed Marlowe, but a great magician on his own right. So they touch a card, and as your hand turns face down, see, this is how it looks like slow. That card is pushed and pulled to the right. Now your fingertips are going to grab this card over here, which is just a random card that's sticking out. And that card is going to be the one that's apparently taking the place of the spectator's card and should have the illusion that is the spectator's card. However, we know that their card is really here, getting controlled to the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, see, it's hard to kind of do slow. So this is how the move is going to look like. Sir, I want you to touch any card with your dirty little fingertip. Go ahead. That one right there, that's great. Three of clubs. We'll leave that card sticking out, and we'll just proceed from here, sir. And of course, in that action, guess what? Their card is controlled to the bottom of the deck, ready to be snuck behind a box. So all that happens now that their card is on the bottom. You're going to reach your dirty little hands into your pocket or on the table. And as that's happening, you're just going to do either a pinky pull down or a buckle to get a break right there, right above the spectator's card in the bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, the focus is so hot. I'm so excited, but you're getting a break right there. Now the reason for that is because you're going to show the box, and that's going to provide all the misdirection you need to get that little bit of a break. Now see, this is what's going to happen. You're going to put the rest of the deck inside of the card box. However, guess what? Because of that break, that card is naturally going to be riding underneath, right behind the card box. So one more time, you're showing the box empty. You have a break, and it's very important that when you put the cards back in the box, what's going to happen is that that card is actually going underneath the box. Of course, this is well covered by your hands. You're going to push the cards inside of the card box, turn the box towards yourself. At this point, you actually have a peek at their card. So you could use that if you want. However, I don't for this particular trick. But this is still kind of an interesting thing to have, that you have a peek there at their card without them knowing. So let's go over that little move one more time. Remember, the cards are pinky broken right there. They're pinky broken. You have the card box that you're showing. You're you're pulling the flaps back. And you're going to put the cards inside of the box while having that card ride underneath, just like this. So that card's going there. You're going to turn the whole thing towards yourself, close it up, just like this. And now you're ready to go. Guess what? You're ready to go because their card is hiding behind a card box, ready to be used like a dirty napkin. So you're going to hold the cards and pinch it right here behind in the right hand, and you're going to pinch it. Now what's going to happen is that you're just going to let the card fall, the box fall onto the right hand while simultaneously keeping that card pinched. So that looks a little bit like this. And that's going to give a nice little bit of an illusion that that card is just pulled from the card box. It looks even cooler here because the logo is on this side. So it just looks like the logo comes out of the card and turns into it's a weird sort of surreal Jeff Sheridan sort of moment here. It only works with a couple decks, but this deck, it happens to look really cool. And again, you're just pinching on that back card, letting the box flip onto the left hand. And now you could show that the card is penetrated. Let's do that in Super Swahili slow motion. Yeah, boy. And you have a cool little bit of a visual effect you could do anytime, anywhere with an ordinary box and cards. So make sure to do all the things that people do if you guys want a chance to win something from my website. That's what they all say on the youtube.com. So I'm going to go figure out different ways to use a box of catering to not have catering inside of it. I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah. This is a nice little catering box over here. And we'll put this inside. That doesn't belong, right? That doesn't belong. And let's just cover that up. Boy, I don't think these end jokes were meant to be taken literally.
I see you again, when 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 I see you again. good. Let me show you good.